Hello everyone, this is my 13th lecture, and in this lecture we shall discuss about some important questions based on dipole. In last two lectures we have discussed about the dipole and few derivations related to the dipole, and now I have selected two theoretical questions and two numericals which are frequently come in board examination. So in today's lecture we shall discuss about these few questions. The question number 1 is, at what orientation dipole is in stable equilibrium? We know that at tau is equal to Pe sin theta, this is the formula, and if theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to 180, the torque will be is equal to 0 because sine 0 and sine 180 both are equal to 0, so torque is 0. So these two orientation of the dipole at theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to 180, the torque on the dipole is 0 and dipole is called in equilibrium state. And the potential, electrostatic potential energy of the dipole is equal to U is equal to minus Pe cos theta, and if theta is equal to 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1, so U is equal to minus Pe, this is minimum potential energy. And if U is equal, theta is equal to 180 and cos 180 is equal to minus 1, so minus Pe into cos 180 is equal to minus 1, so plus Pe means maximum. So theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to 180, both are equilibrium states, and if theta is equal to 0, the dipole has or possesses minimum potential energy, and theta is equal to 180, the dipole possesses maximum potential energy. Due to this energy, when dipole is displaced slightly from the 180, then it returns to the theta is equal to 0. It never returns at theta is equal to 180. So this orientation of the dipole is called unstable equilibrium state. And if theta is equal to 0, the dipole is in minimum equilibrium state, and in this state, if we slightly changes the orientation of the dipole, then it again returns to theta is equal to 0, so this is called stable equilibrium state. Stable equilibrium state. So U is equal to minus Pe cos theta if theta is equal to 0. This orientation of the dipole is called stable equilibrium state, and if theta is equal to 180, this is called unstable equilibrium state. This is the answer of the first question. So the answer is at theta is equal to 0, the dipole is in stable equilibrium state. Now we shall discuss about the question number 2. In question number 2, what is the total work done in rotating a dipole from theta 1 is equal to 0 to theta 2 is equal to 90, and theta 1 is equal to 0 to theta 2 is equal to 180. This is also frequently asked the question, and now we shall discuss the answer of the question number 2. We know that yesterday we have derived that W is equal to Pe cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. For A part, theta 1 is equal to 0 and theta 2 is equal to 90. Cos 0 is equal to 1 and cos 90 is equal to 0. So W is equal to Pe cos 0 minus cos 90 cos 0 is equal to 1, so work done will be Pe means plus PE. If we rotate a dipole from theta 1 is equal to 0 to theta 2 is equal to 90, then the total work done will be plus PE. And for the second part, theta 1 is equal to 0 and theta 2 is equal to 180. Cos 0 is equal to 1 and cos 180 is equal to minus 1. So again we put the value W is equal to PE cos 0 minus cos 180 and W is equal to PE, the value of cos 0 is 1 minus the value of cos 180 minus 1, 1 and 1 2i. So P is equal to 1 plus 1 means total work done will be equal to 2PE. This is the work done in rotating the dipole from theta 1 is equal to 0 to theta 2 is equal to 180 and theta 1 is equal to 0 and theta 2 is equal to 90. That work done will be plus PE and in this case the 2PE. Sometime the value of dipole moment and the electric field intensity is also given in the question, and now this question is turned into the numerical. And it is also frequently asked in the theoretical questions also. So this is the answer of the second question. Now we shall discuss about the question number 3. And this is a numerical and electric dipole with dipole moment 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 9 Coulomb into meter as a unit of electric dipole moment is aligned at 30 degree with the direction of a uniform electric field of magnitude 5 into 10 raised to the power 4 Newton per Coulomb. Calculate the magnitude of the torque acting on the dipole. Here the dipole moment is given to us. P is equal to 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 9 Coulomb into meter and electric field intensity 5 into 10 raised to the power 4 Newton per Coulomb, and the angle between P and E theta is equal to 30 degree. And we are asked to calculate the torque acting on the dipole. And we know that tau is equal to P E sin theta. The value of P is 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 9. The value of E is 5 into 10 raised to the power 4. The value of sin theta is equal to sin 30. And in this case, 4 5 are 20 and into 10 raised to the power minus 9 and 4. So the result will be 10 raised to the power minus 5 and sin 30 will be equal to 1 by 2. 2 cancels the 20 10 times. So 10 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 Newton into meter or 10 raised to the power minus 4 Newton into meter. This is the value of torque. So this is the answer of the numerical number 3. Now we shall discuss about the question number 4. Question number 4, the two charges plus minus 10 microcoulomb are placed 5 millimeter apart. The charge of dipole and separation of charges are given to us. Determine the field at 15 centimeter away from midpoint on axial line along the side of positive charge and 15 centimeter away from midpoint on equatorial line. And this is the answer of the question number 4. The charges are plus minus 2 charge. Both charges are given to us of dipole are plus minus 10 microcoulomb. We convert it into simple microcoulomb. 10 micro means 10 raised to the power minus 6 coulomb. So 10 raised to the power minus 5 coulomb. And the separation of charges 2A 5 millimeter. And we convert it into meter, so the value will be So dipole moment P is equal to, we know that the formula Q into 2A, the value of Q to 10 into 10 raised to the power minus 5, and separation 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. So the answer will be 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb into meter. This is the value of P. Now we shall discuss about the electric field intensity. The value of R is given to us 15 centimeter. We convert it into meter, 15 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 meter. And the 15 centimeter away from midpoint on axle line. And we know that electric field intensity on axle line, yesterday we have done before day before yesterday, that is 2 kP upon RQ. 2, the value of K is 9 into 10 raised to the power 9. The value of P is 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 8. RQ means 15 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 into 15 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 into 15 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. And 5 cancel out. By 3 we cancel out 5 times. And on axle line of dipole, the value of 2 upon 15, 5 is 75 into 10 raised to the power minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 6 plus 9, 15, and 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. And on solving this, zero point 0 2 6 into 10 raised to the power 7, or 2.6 into 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per coulomb. So this is the electric field intensity on axle line of the dipole. Now we shall discuss about the equatorial line. The B part of the question, it was A part of the question. The value of 15 centimeter away from midpoint on equatorial line. And we know that for equatorial line, the electric field intensity on equatorial line will be the half of this value, because the ratio of electric field intensity on axial line and equatorial line is 2:1, but we have formula also. E equatorial line is equal to Kp upon R. The value of K 9 into 10 raised to the power 9. The value of P 10 raised to the power minus 5 upon RQ 15 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 into 15 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 into 15 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. And these are the questions. Now 3, this is 5, 3, this is 5, and that is the value of 375 into 10 raised to the power 2, 4, 6 and 9, 15, 15 minus 5. Sorry, the dipole moment is 10 raised to the power minus 8. So this is the value of 10 raised to the power minus 15 minus 8 is equal to 7 upon 375, and our value is given to us 1.3 into 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per meter.